threatening them. Oh, you're the back chairman. Mr. Obwa. Na Kennedy otna on to engine box him and your debate. Kennedy. Kennedy Apo. Na Kennedy is a professor. On to engine documenting kind trust. Jimmy way. Kennedy Apo one debate. Kennedy Apo on Parliament when debate that. Jimmy way. He can intimate. I'm just sending you a message, Alan Chairman. If you are going to affiliate to Kennedy Japan, then you are good as dead because your political career is in the trash bin. When a politician sits on TV and orders people to go after a journalist, and you want to be president, and you align yourself with such a person, the United States government sees you as somebody who can take power and stand on national television and say a journalist should be killed. Do you know that? So you, Alan Chairman, one say you have not even released a statement that you don't want to be associated with this thing. And I'm not Ghana. You people, you don't know what it's called. You see, your middle, no, associating yourself with Kennedy Japan. It means that when you have power, Kennedy Japan can go after a journalist and say, anybody who wants to do anything to this journalist, kill him and I will pay. And he said it before. Didn't he do it? Even though he didn't pull the trigger, he ordered people because his utterances gave Ahmed Swale out. He put his face on TV. So if Alan Kojo Chairman today is sitting there and say, Kennedy Japan is sitting on radio supporting me, you are not different from Kennedy Japan. That means that all the things Kennedy is doing, you support it. Nyanseni and Ajuni Ejuma school because hey, you Alan, you are bad nut. You cannot lead. Into what Kennedy is doing, Oniska. Sani project no Nizika Asa. Sami me Onika Pro. See and a strategy. He's coming to soak everything from the government. Me see N.P.P for Munjai Kennedy non-contesting. Mr. Mutia one day or no say me yere ne makasa na yere de oniwiase nyanse nyina na basa said Mr. World na yere na kasa and also one person be contest Mr. Munjana non contest ke be private two ni me wait Jimmy wait now wait when obetumi na debate wa Ghana when obetumi na cha oni my idea bia street way no na the people be pen na brabum dia na waye wom ni CV no wait opeska we kufu ado mo ho nisika asa so no target ohwa na ho kire na me pese me di president ofui na just say Jimmy I enter N.P.P before beba oh Kennedy me se munja no me president wanga sankasa ya hwehwe wa adwene mu ya nhwe na nkoduru ho nyen hu ni ye ade no HM ni ginam wo be di president won afie kwankafo ko di president kwankafo ehode obetube di easy 99% ubedi kwankafo ko di president ubedi president of Ghana na you say Jimmy ana ana ke kro no babutu N.P.P for munja no me di president Alan Chairman. Now we know say you and Kennedy Japan who Alan Chairman, you have no credibility. You were not even able to condemn Kennedy Japan's actions against the judges. You were not able to condemn Kennedy Japan's actions. Time Maoka said people should go after a journalist. You Alan Chairman, you kill journalists. But we are to the same. You are the people we are scared of. A Bodam community. And you people want to be president. You have not been able to speak against any crime in this country. Why should we make you people president? Alan Chairman, Baumia, Mesimun to mean Kasantia any crime in Ghana. Why should we make you criminals president? Because you have refused to let us know where you stand when it comes to PDS. You fools have refused to let us know where you stand when it comes to killing of journalists. You people have refused to let us know where you stand when it comes to accountability of COVID-19 funds. When it comes to accountability to the Ghanaian people. You people, we don't know where you people stand. You think we are fools. You people are crazy. You got no credibility. You are foolish old men who think Ghanaians are foolish like you people. President. Give us your stand. Alan Chairman, what's your stand on Kennedy putting a journalist's face on TV and saying people should go after him? What is your stand against a journalist? You, Baumia, what's your stand? What is your stand against COVID-19? Accountability. What are your stands? What are your stands on e-levy? What are your stands on Galamsene, all the excavators that got missing? You people think we are foolish? We will not give you people way. If you for Kennedy made the president, Oniska, obe use campaign we abegin sika. Ontimi sin cold store no. Eji say na modern to so Ghana. Me so e be ma me say o TV so. They say, "O sin na access sumi. O se sumi. O budget tan gina some be the president." O just am one egu Ghana. You people should show us your stance. You condone criminality. You condone politicians telling people to go after journalists. You condone every nonsense. So what are you people? What do you stand for? What do you represent? Alan Chamantin. What do you represent, Baumia? Would you see a Jimmy Ohun? From the beginning, we were telling you people, there are consequences to you people supporting madness. And the consequences are coming together. There was never once any of you guys were able to stand up against Kennedy's foolishness, speaking against judges, insulting judges, Kennedy telling people to kill a journalist, Kennedy standing in public on national television to say the IGP knows who killed JB Dankwa. None of you have been able to show us your stance. You are criminals. You want us to make you president. You are crazy people. You will change the system. Hey, let me tell you people this. Religion, if I die today, I have no problems with that. Sometimes, we are going to grow and we are going to die. And Allah in his own wisdom is the only person who knows the end of every man. Unless you're a bad person, you don't know where you are going. That's why, but we, as we sit here, it can happen tomorrow. It can happen in 50 years, 100 years. All that I need to do is to make sure that I hold on to my faith. Into Saotua, and I will throw away this in more way, and I would shamoso. Now in Corona, people are rising up against power. Do you think they are foolish? A Kufuor sat in radio station and can say, Obi a Arab Spring in so a petrol gun. What you said on the oil? He was inciting the youth against Muhammad. He was inciting the youth against the system to come out and destroy lives so that he will be president. Now your Cassandra Lobiti baby say, oh dear, kill me and what do you get? You kill me and what do you get? What do you get? It is not going to change anything. Somebody has to do something. And these are things as young Ghanaians we need to understand. Say, and if I die, then what happens? Jesus Krabukuno. If I die, then what happens? Are you not going to die? Are you not going to die? So you need to understand. One day, everybody will die. Some people die tomorrow. So there are some people watching me, they will die tomorrow. Me, myself, I don't know. It's all about holding on to your faith and knowing that if I die today, I believed in something. Do you believe in anything? You don't believe in anything, so you are useless. You are like a leaf on this earth. You can be washed away any day. Do you believe in something? Everybody believes in something. Those who say they are Christians, those who say they are worshiping Jesus Christ, they are believing in something. And that is the thing that is keeping them. If you don't believe in anything, you are as useless. Because if you don't believe in anything, that is when you start to be scared when people tell you, you're going to die. Oh. You're going to die. Oh. If you even believe in a stick, that belief you have in the stick, you can hold on to it. Why are we so foolish? We have made some people use small things. You will die. Oh. You will die. Kwame Nkrumah Kokorokona died. The poison Kwame Nkrumah, Kwame Nkrumah had to go and try and survive. They killed him. You don't know what Kwame Nkrumah is? He himself might not even know where he is. But the issue is, everybody was brought on this earth for a purpose. When you give me, if you give me the best science book to read and get something, I might not be able to do it. When you give me a Formula 1 car to drive, I might not be able to move it the way you want to see Hamilton and the rest do it. No. But when I sit here, that is what I know. That's why so many people have tried to do what I'm doing. They cannot do it. You know why? Because that is not what you were meant to do. So me, I don't have a problem when I have to promote somebody. No. If I sit here and I have to promote your page, I will do it. It does not, me sitting here is just an opportunity for me. Somebody doing the same thing I'm doing, why am I supposed to envy the person? It's the end game that we are looking at. There are some people who have different things in life, but they are good speakers. They can speak, but their target is a totally different thing. They want to go to the skies. So there's no way I should sit on my platform and envy somebody who has his platform. Why? If I have to promote your platform, I will. Because I'm doing what I believe in. Whatever you are doing, do you believe in it? That's it. It's over to social media, and I make Kelvin Taylor get these numbers. If you made me get my numbers, then you can do better than me. Or so if you are on social media saying you even created Kelvin Taylor's page, when I me my numbers about, I say do better than me because you know. So I don't envy people who make such statements and try. No, do better than me, and then I'll respect what you're doing. But as far as you cannot do what I'm doing, then don't criticize what I'm doing. Anytime John Mahama catch an MP before, you have not been president before. Do you think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday sometimes? Do you know it's everybody? Would you say you'll be in the Benya content to talk about, to break things down for every single Ghanaian to understand? It is not easy. It should be a calling. Sitting here, do you know what goes through our heads? We also have problems sometimes. We also go through depression, but we always put that aside, come here and let the people know the truth. You think it's easy? It's not everybody who was able to put a page together or a TV together to sustain it for even 6 months. Go and ask them. You get up in the morning and you're like, what am I supposed to talk about? Because you don't know, because that is not your calling. I never envy anybody in my life. Because I know what I have. I know what I can do. I know the charisma God has given me. I know what you have. Deliver. So if you sit somewhere and say, you put me on your TV and then people started following, then do better than me. Then I want to see you climb the numbers so that I'll learn from you. But as far as you are beneath my numbers, then you have to humble yourself and listen to your heart and do what you love. Don't follow the crowd. If I quit journalism, maybe I'll become a server at a bar. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll be washing dishes in Uzbekistan. Because this is my field. This is what I've learned. I can close all these documents and I can still tell you. That's what God gave me. That is what I have learned. What about you? Now see this. So when this lady started to say, I will not cover election 2024 for fear of attacks. When I saw this, I laughed. I laughed because, so if you don't cover, are we not going to have the elections? If you don't cover, are we not going to have the elections? We are still going to have the elections, madam. But why are you scared? Why? Who is going to attack you? Is it the N.P.P, your own people, or the NDC? You were on TV saying that there was a time you were able to pick a call, one call, and national security guards came and to protect you or something. Why? Are they not still your people? You told us. And I listened to that interview. Oh, you placed one call and then you were giving police or national security guards to protect you. What is stopping you from covering election 2024? Unless you know you did something that was not right. Because every journalist in Ghana who thinks before 2020 elections or hear the right thing, why should that person be scared of their life? I kept telling you this lady, you're a tribal bigot. You know nothing about journalism. You capitalize on the foolishness of some of your tribe mates and you used it. Mameka be chim the opeso here. I know girls who only see Jimmy or America betna. Yeah. He wants to quit journalism. Obeso to betna America or hundi onka. It's a fact. Sanempina was a new kuno de ring biya right now only maybe unsettle. Or America betna. But onim how to tell you people he doesn't want to do journalism again. No. Now you see. And I'm saying the new kind of journalism that costs Ghana. No, me say, if you're a journalist, you need to have something unique about you. It is just of when you are even asleep, when you hear Mensa Otabo's voice, when you hear Duncan Williams' voice, there's something unique about it. And that is what has carried them to this point. And it's footballers. When you are even sleeping and you hear commentators speaking, there's something unique about some players that anytime those players have the ball, you see that the voices of the commentators change. That is how unique you need to become. You have to be. This guy has nothing unique about her. That is why you see Kobla Domo. He wasn't the most intelligent journalist in Ghana. No, but something unique he had that most journalists did not have. He had his voice, he had his smartness, he had his humility, but he was very focused. Komla Domo had a political party he voted for in Ghana, but it would be hard for you to sit him down and say, hey, I'm aligning you to this. No, because he did his job. Journalists bend the word Ghana today. Obetumaka said, I will leave the shores of Ghana and work for a reputable media house. None. You've not asked yourself that question, right? But say in Ghana today, No journalist can step out and say, I am quitting Ghana journalism. I am going outside Ghana. I'm going to work with a bigger media house. You know why? They don't have anything with them. You need to carry something with you. So they are ordinary party foot soldiers, ignorant, sit on TV and read. And that is what has happened to this girl. She has gotten to journalism menopause. We drew her. Journalism menopause. Now, this is Kwame Sefa Kaimu DNB. She's there. So now she's going to make things up. Ukraine, report it. Ukraine. Obijine Musisi report him CNN. BBC. My wife has sent a photographer to Ukraine. That person is filming in Ukraine. You are telling me somebody wants to attack you. Who wants to attack you? Your foolish community things you did is hunting you. I saw some post to be, I've installed 70 CCTV cameras in my house. I can't sleep. Why could we be 4-9? Who wants to attack you? Why could we be 4-9? She has gotten to her journalistic menopause. Journalism menopause. I don't know where you know. It's your because by heart by heart. You people sat on TV, sat on radio, deliberately lied. Buchantro. Me pe one journalist obetuma catch him say, I left Ghana and I got a job. None. Obesa about America about betina eye Ghana for radio so. He can't. Nobody in Ghana can dare all of them. Journalists being. Announced to me a Juma, not a BBC. Me say why what Ghana and Obetuma say I'm quitting journalism in Ghana. I am going out. I work with the BBC. I work with CNN. I work with New York Times. I work with Washington Post. I'll be a reporter. None. They don't qualify. They are all below standards. Do you know what people go through to get one story published in the New York Times? Do you know? You have no idea. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I was talking to Zara's best friend. Zara's best friend is called Doug Mills. I know majority of photographers in Ghana say some might know him. Doug Mills, one of the best experienced photographers in America. He comes to my house. Sometimes we go to his house for dinner and all that. He's Zara's friend. I'm a pretty old guy. When you go on my Twitter page, he's the only person I follow and my wife. On Twitter, I follow only two people, Doug Mills and my wife. Doug Mills works for the New York Times. 9/11, time I'm not playing because Bush could not land. They didn't know where was safe. So the president was in the sky. Bush was flying in the sky for like 6-7 hours. This was the guy who was in the plane with Bush. All the historical pictures is Doug Mills who took it. Nobody has experience than Doug Mills. If Doug Mills recommends you to any media house in the world, you get a job in a second. And these people humble themselves. They humble themselves. And you, these people, you know nothing. You know nothing. And then you are using tribe to misdirect the country. Chantro. You know the truth. You know the truth. And then we'll do a journalism menopause, journalistic menopause. Or maybe we'll do. Who is going to attack you? Nobody's going to attack you with me. Sometimes people like, be careful. Oh. The issue is, so I'm not scared of anybody. Sometimes you get people who call you, hey, be careful. They will use a car to come and hit your car and make me. But because mo bonny, sika mo in the 2020 elections. Sika is a good car to the bremo, and I'm winning a ding. Moshe or how I'm to Ghana for so. See Azuri. He cannot work for any media house in the world. Or then I'm Ghana, Chrome 4, man is it. Said today, John Mahama said this, and the N.P.P. N.P.P. they threatened to kill him. They do it. They have done it to Ahmed Swale. You see, he's scared. But why should you make stories up? Why should you lie? And the Obusa manager Azuri, that's a confirmed story. Come and tell us where your facts are. He does not speak about that. He is not able to fact check Mensa Otabo, who today, as we speak, is a criminal because a capital bank, Mensa Otabo was the board chair. And these fools, once in a while, will pop up. We are speaking against the Kufuor's government. Say, I told you people from day one. They will not forgive you people because they had an agreement with you. You took money from them. They will make sure you deliver. So you are scared. Who are you scared of? You will not cover 2024. It will happen. Me say Opatra will see where we are saving lady unya a reputable media house around the world to work. Whenever found, they now be. Yeah, they now be. Obetra reporter has a field. Oh, they now be. Obetra radio. Why radio is not better? Why TV is? Oh, you see, 99% of these people parading in Ghana at Ghana, nobody can step out of Ghana and get a decent job. Honestly, Obetra bridge. No a day. Oh, you see, the perfume called Ghana. Minimum kunu. I yeah the you see, I got a delay on my contract, and yen is a delay ball and area they call Ghana. And I say, my best nest on to me, ye BBA, and also call law school, or free beer to me, law degree or Ghana. Obi. Now, Obi not just simple, no mind in the radio, and he no bet my age. Obi ni on my henny. Me media house coming forward ma eh no be on ko eden on ko obi o ko report ana o ko tena radio so akoye why radio one TV so American na betena why media house na ko chro story why na ko report o ko file story ama no they don't cut it these guys are below par, they are ignorant and this dey be amesema mo so mo so me see when we nyina o munya bebi anya dwuma biem Ghana no me so mo so. No journalist in Ghana, I'm going to say this again, currently can say I am going out of Ghana to go work with a reputable media house. Nobody. Now, me company, me foul. You can't edit stories. You cannot go to the field. You cannot report. What do you know? Your horizon is so bleak. These people, you don't look at it like that. Kwekwanan, the time is 00.001. Wait, Jimmy, why is a police dog? Kwekwanan, welcome to net 2, the 6, so the time is 00.001. Jimmy. Maybe the only person in Ghana right now, but to say, my love, Nana Bana, moi pet, Nana, my love, pet, and a bit to me get out of Ghana and get to work with some reputable ones. Nana, I love you, Nana. Nana Bana Monkwa, Nana Bana Monkwa, Nana Nkwa, why be him? It is 0.001, but Jimmy, Oti, 92. Monchance then you know mobile to so kwasi afo but that when I'm energy. So it is serious. We need to get real here. They will not go anywhere. This guy will do menopause, political menopause, and one a journalistic menopause. Asa. And why media house now got report to Amano? They say, oh, free peace from Okwahi. No, we're in So now we're Angelus and about Okwahi Fabium. I say Captain Smart. Captain Smart, let me tell you. Obakelesa Kandapa will jail you. You are trying to act like you are tough. You are tough on TV. So bribery allegation, me say, small careless, they will jail you. And you know that bribe, that money, that defrauding issue, you know you did it. You Captain Smart, you know you took money. You know the amount of money you took first and you took again. Don't try. Me say, do your things well. Kandapa will jail you. Yeah? They will hang this on your neck to 2024. Don't come and stand on TV and do gaga. You know what you did. Those your boys you work with, those national security boys, you know what you did. So don't think you are free. We were advising you people. These people are dangerous. So Ekuya Poki, no ele when you be never to see baby. Now what do on war retire? Now one cover Ghana election in Koso. You're intelligent people to cover the elections. Who are you? What? Show me your property. Show me what you have achieved in politics, in journalism. What? And here now to my ejuma. Whoa, we are waste. Why is a fried rice? I did just 3 days. No, we are waste. And now go ejuma. America, media house be foul. Over there, say clean India. Ebe who be over there. There now over. Let's move forward. Today I'm not going to do editorial. I'm cramming for calls. Now see this. Oh, good. Thank you. You sit on radio, TV to express views, yet you say there is culture of silence in Ghana. Jimmy said that. These are the people media commissioners and national media commissioners at the end of the day. So, yeah, government workers. The fact is, government workers are they be Jimmy. These people. Because people are sitting on radio every day. So he does not even understand culture of silence. Wait, they sing in our shit. He does not even understand what culture of silence means. Culture of silence is not always going to sit on radio to speak. Just go for school no. Today you are telling us, say, you sit on radio, TV to express views, yet you say there is culture of silence. The man does not even understand that word, that statement, culture of silence. Way more. And I'm Ghana. Media commission. Way. He's daft. Now you're not that zombie. In TSA, yeah, civil servants. And the civil servants, say we cannot complain about a year conditions of service. We cannot complain about how our salary incrementing by into the moment it means to say we are having the best of life. We are being treated well by the government. You are daft. You are ignorant. When you have a Canada for Kelvin, this one is. I respect you, but me and you words visa. People sitting on radio and TV does not mean there's no culture of silence. Go to North Korea. There are people sitting on radio and TV speaking. Can you go there and go and show Jack Chan movie? Can you go to North Korea and go and put Rambo movie in your room? You can't. So my friends, I don't know the kind of people who put you in the systems. I don't know where just we are John Cra. We are Johnization. Way more. So now he's rocking shoulders. Coach, so right now, indirectly, they are out defending Kufuor's crime. These people. And we see we need a holistic review of our media. And when I say that, I'm talking about the institutions, the people, the leadership of media in Ghana. The GIJ, even the GI, not the GIJ, the GJA. When you meet this man on radio, ask him what is culture of silence. Do you know even being quiet, not speaking? Do you know even speaking so loud can be considered as culture of silence? Do you know that? Speaking loud, making noise, do you know? You have no idea. So he had culture, he had silence, he just took it like that. It's like hearing loud silence TV on TSA. Hey, TV where volume need to be control. Now volume number form. Jimmy. It does not work like that, old boy. It does not. You have disgraced yourself. These kind of people, these are the people that we are always entertaining. Where do you want Where do you want another John. See. It is unfair to blame press freedom report solely on government. Or per re-election. Yeah, but you know. And what he has to do is say he needs to find ways. If your money, GJA president, he is trying to find ways to protect Ekufuor's crime. Now, see, president of the Ghana Journalist Association, GJA, Roland Ifeomoni, says the country's performance in the 2022 Press Freedom Index should not be blamed on the ruling government entirely. According to him, the report put together by the Reporters Without Border did not suggest anywhere that the government should take all blame. This is a country where when the GJA wants to have an event to elect the best journalist, the government of Ghana gives it money. With Jimmy Dredd. Anamurefi. GJA, their last event to reward or give journalists accolades or whatever, the government of Ghana had to sponsor the GJA event. Do you think the GJA can criticize the government? So we should blame partially. He's just doing food soldier job. Yeah, but you know, now more GJA was a GI just what Jimmy number 2 yeah. The government should take full responsibility for this. Yes. So because the government should not take full responsibility, and then that person wants to cut a niche. That person is trying to defend the government's crimes. Why shouldn't the government take blame for this? This is a precedent when he came to power. I played a video the last time, how many journalists have been brutalized, and who are the people who brutalized the journalists. How many media houses were closed down, and who closed down the media houses? Now, these people are there. They are not there for you, journalists. Sometimes, I keep telling journalists in Ghana, when you come to the States, see, there are no schools for journalism. There's nothing like Washington, D.C. School of Journalism. There's nothing like New York City School of Journalism. Anyone can be a journalist. And everybody knows the consequences with it. If you don't report the facts, you know there are consequences to it. Any media house that picks you and decides to work with you, a photojournalist, a reporter, they know whether you have a degree or you have mastered in something. The issue is you have to understand that there are consequences when you don't do the right thing. So don't tell us, say, the government is not supposed to take full responsibility. Now, every single journalist that have been attacked in this country, majority was done by government security forces. We are talking about how the government, the president used the security, the military, go after journalists. Some have lost their lives. When was the last time you heard that a group of young men sitting at Dansuman went after a media personnel, all because he was covering a story or covering some news? No. Majority of the time is the military, is the police, is the government institutions. People have been put together to go after journalists. We were in this country when a whole member of parliament put a journalist's face on national television and said, go after him. That alone is 100%. The government should be blamed. To date, no investigations have been done. Nobody has been arrested. And you are foolishly sitting there and say, we should not entirely blame the president. Should we blame your ass? It's me, catch Jimmy. They are foolish. When was the last time you heard say some group of men, young boy and lady, young men and women went after a journalist? They don't. Nobody does that in Ghana. Every time a journalist has been attacked, it is through the police, the military, the national security, so-called. That is what happens every day. We were here when Bubi Ansah was carried out, was picked up like he was an armed robber. Swale was killed. We have seen journalists because Captain Smart himself, we have seen so many of them. Have you ever seen or heard civilians go after journalists in Ghana? It is always the government machinery. So how can the president who represents journalists in Ghana come and say, don't entirely, so who should we blame? We? Have you ever heard women at Santase or women at KJTS or Omasori say, we are going after this journalist because he reported something bad on us? Have you ever heard anything like that? I don't know what Jimmy is. I don't know. Mama nyoma Jimilization I clear, sir. So if you're not supposed to blame the government entirely, who are we supposed to blame entirely or partially? If anyone here Jimmy too much, very, very stupid. Vote this ignorant guy out. Vote him out. Now, if we are sitting in Ghana today and I say a whole GJA is taking money from government to run a GJA awards, they don't have a GJA. You don't have a unanimous GJA. It does not stand on its own. It means the bosses there are working for the government. And it's not to date. Investigations upon investigations about murders of journalists, attacks on journalists, we have still not gotten any answer because this fool will sit there and say, it's fine, we will talk to them. He does not care about the well-being of journalists. Yatu Petrum. Mesi Gigim, Ubiakuma. Yede Jinamu. 11.24, 9.70, 9.3. Gigim, Messi. Ubia bebre, but it be brachimi. MDC for Yatu Petrubo, Munkwana bebre. NDC for Yatu Petrum. It's a Munkwana bebre. N.P.P for the Ubia, Yamma chit. Into Omo the Omo top Petrubi. Into NDC for the Mebro. NDC for Mojimi Mobebre Papa. NDC for Mobebre Papa. Munkwana Muto Petru. Monkwa NDC4 Yatu Petrum. It's your man today. Ayatum gigim 9.35, gigim 11.24, gigim 9. Chinese one a word from gigim or chinchi atum. Share. Bobe papa. Some must have some way mono muduminim. A Jimmy for when they do him. Ya canna boof. Ye where they are come for, where they are not do matam, unini, some of papa, motunia betty. Bank work upon the 20. Hey, now got to try to be Mobe papa NDC for. They say petrol NDC for one day to E-levy NDC for one. And to my bro NDC for Monquan bet E-levy. Monquan will bet ya a year diesel. Monquan bet ya a Munina water Nina Munamutia. NDC for Mobe Brel Rough. E-levy de Yepo, you bet ya, papa.
E-levy a quava. Yet. Yeah, Dogana for ye pay levy. Development. Ghana is coming to be like America. Ghana is going to be like Dubai. Oh my God, Elevate. Elevate. I want to be double. Ghana is going to be like Dubai. Oh my God, Elevate.
What I love about this video is America. Oh, guy, I love you, man. Oh, no homo. Ghana is gonna be like America. Elevi, you bet you. You wear the day. You to as I live, I say to Elevi. Move bro, rough. Na mo hear debut. America, one was a cap. Okay, America, that's one. I just a cap. I just one can hear America. My bottom, my bottom number tia. Whatever trying to hear. Elaborate. Thank you very much. The guy who did the video. Why are there pa? I'm sure why. America. One is a cope. One is a bucket. N.P.P. Say NDC for one bebre. N.P.P. for some bre. Now I'm going to say Bank of Ghana to give bulk distribution companies lower dollar rates. N.P.A. boss. Now, bro, for maybe a sochemo. Sebio yeni ayini anum na omonshela ntefo. Mustafa Hamid wallahi. Wallahi. Nenim sa be otwen kwan. Yene ko she MPA, also ay din. Di krom pepe fo no gugu zongo no dogo omo mogimi papa. Wallahi na no pe bibie di o. Tanzania nkogo ogufuo so. Ai, Tanzania we koda fufuo so. Kan ko krom tinke yi. Ilavi, ya we de ai be say. Moi, bro, for no soma no mama nchechire na mo ntiase na mo yobo busa mo kwehia. Say, hey, now somebody ought to be saying, or say, Bank of Ghana to give bulk distribution companies lower dollar rates. Or say, you can say bulk distribution companies are. It is say wako kejetia ako force line. Omo amako force na bano. Omo no mako fano etufo bo. So, amako fano wholesale price. Omo muton force wo kejetia no a force line no. Omo muko baby e ho no mko fano. Omo bogus no de ba omo no mko fano wholesale. Na mo amoso bo ton no kejetia mako fano etufo bo. Now BDC no oba petrol ma omo no mo fano wholesale price no. Bulk distribution companies. Enya ba edwuma wo. Eye individual for investments. Eye nkofo na motuatua omo de obusika bi omo companies a efre no BDC. Omo no mo ko tu petrol tell him no ma be try to talk ama eye shell for ne omo mo wase ho no energy for no petrol stations no. Omo na pe na mako bi company efre no BDC. Mustafa Hamid say aban no say sa private companies no omo ba be mo special dollar rate. Na a Bank of Ghana na ebe mo sa special dollar rate nti so omo kofa eya diesel ni petrol ni ba na sa dollar ni da 8 cedis a omo ya BDC nti de be se de be je omo 7 cedis se na ebe ya omo be nya mfaso na ebia omo beti petrol no so na te ase say ye ni any regulatory system a ya ka say petrol ton 1 cedi a baby o say ton 1 cedi and this say otesoma BDC no na say Bank of Ghana mo special rate a every dollar be a Bank of Ghana be ye free esika mu no say oyipie na say we nya mfaso so a me na wo ne betua onim za. Bank of Ghana is a central bank, a constitution and a bank no a put bank no together and you be a constitution of Ghana and then nwene sa bank no. Now say ye 10 Ghana every $10 every Bank of Ghana. Na say the ma BDC bia. The issue is sa hold na beda ho no. Instead say nke beton sa dollar na mo 1 Ghana and I say 8 cedis no. Ye ton mo 7 cedis sa 1 cedi no e ka at the Bank of Ghana so. E ye me ne wo e na wo si etua. Enti busan wo say aban we nyansani wom. When man go to Makasa, they just have to do what? Also taxes na da petrol so no. E was so almost scrappy. But omu timi nye. Enti omu de bibi to witrim. Oh, BDC for no kwa de. Ye be mo almost on special dollar rate. Mo ye moa. Almost had their watch the crazy backdoor. Omu de beto so. The simplest thing a Ghana for me can say. Why don't you take some of the taxes off? Yet tiene kasa from taxation to production. Mahama nena buying edge taxes dodo. Ye badia ye betiso tax de mun tiebio. Mienti kroma ha. Eye den ende de ye dollar na egu Bank of Ghana ye beyi ni amo bi special dollar rate. Enya monko makola. Monko mbara monko fa eye entuma Africa jetia e Togo no. Monko mo bia dollar special dollar rate because we are all Ghanaians. They are all private institutions. They are all small business. Somebody is also there, he or she needs government assistance. So at the end of the day, so Bisuko Burkina Faso Kofa Tomatoes Bar, the government should be able to help that person by giving that person to a special dollar rate. Yeah, Jimmy, the economy is done. Mahama to Ghana Fofu. Mon country presence on Pamo for Riatan or Bon. Yankan Hoshi. The Omo can say, so for Kwasi and Peggy to say Mahama, the ultimate president, or chain Mahama Bedio, when Bedio, one among a bebre. With mentally deranged, foolish pastor. And I'm a church in watch the mono. Inti dollar bianco for be yama BDC. BDC, I'm going to BDC. Obianca so be a petrol company. Our best is petrol beton. To me for petrol. A buona woman can remember Tonwa. Man for petrol. Yet to croma the old tall. Tema oil refinery. Come and come on a ye. Kwasia form in Abba Ababeseno. And the minute to a toy gu. Scrap no mutucha and on boton. Tall any scada ho. KK sapo be disi Kenya wasada kodi hine. Moti kuro nim asemu nim nyansa. Ye ka muso bi mmoa de. Sanka to ni adwuma before NDC left power, a word that could new clinker. A word that could save money and put Tor in an operational situation. Tor was working before NDC left power and the Tor has shut down. Oba catch them saying ami beti on pa bo we Jimmy Nyankopon mo ade we fa na dwene. Bibi nko ye kasa. Demonstration also yeah. Penyini Jimmy akachire no. That is what we call Nyankopon wisdom. Tor negu. Enka Tor ye juma because go into the history books of Tor. From 2012 to 2016, Tor was revamped. Aye KK Sapomba Tor before Ewadaku was leaving Ojarabe $193 million. Out of fresh clinker to come and then their oil. He could not add anything to Tor. The last time it came, KK Sapon first scandal be now a man lawyer at Shrome. I'm going to sue him. So we him sue. And that's why we are here today. And Katoya Juma and Kaoyo and the Okotowa party foot soldiers scrap ne ohono and no mobile sako. Make video. Scrap and no mochucha. When you said the whole tour, there's no CCTV camera. Menokate. Eku for the deep power on CCTV camera in Yam. Your country is gone. Sangwa some way what also say a can ever torso. Unim the number of politicians who own BDC companies no. For the only politicians grow. Ekufu Addo Jubilee House has 7. Maybe Tina had the list Bre Mustafa Hamid say this list Sameboa be catch Ghana omo nyina de over 800 million Ghana cedis. Ever seen there sa abe otwe kwan we on kan wasam kwasi ato kuta Quran. O just yankopon time. You think God has time for foolish Muslims? Why didn't he come say that list is a lie? BDCs, OMCs are owing Ghana millions. They have not paid. Then he turns around to say, yeah, the Bank of Ghana dollar net da hono. Omo be ma mankasa company. Na ye ne no ho ne ba be demu no, na ye ne akutua. Enti taxes no de. Na ba wo mia ne fuse efudi chire alanka so the trim kurukuru abegina say, "I be say di president." Na mo just say in Ghana. Na kwasi atobia na adwene nya dwuma sam so person di president. Was say, me yo anka masati twitwi me sen. Me ne wa anka masati twitwi me sen na ma betena sempa. Ma betena eye na tutu no ma ye me sisei. Monshagana for Messiah fine. was sise kokonene Jimmy pe president di. Ukonya small boys no so wana ukwasi akakaba obe just open president di. We say mwa. Now see this. Now say this Muslim, the onya Muslim, we wallahi. Hey, this country di ande ni nyina krono no obo we muchina. Mumbuza say hey, now wallahi nya sana krono na bebo. So we need respectable, intelligent Muslims to build this nation with. Now I want to say this, and I'm going to say this, and this goes to the Chief Imam's office and all Muslims in Ghana and all Ghanaians. Asma mibeke muncha namofantuo, very important. With all due respect to Muslims in Ghana, N.P.P for Muslimi for, with all due respect to you, you people have to understand, say, the existence and democracy of this nation lies in your hands. At this point, now my biggest problem, and I noticed this problem when Chiriana ended, Chiriana ended, there was so much confusion in the system. Say, yembreki Chiriana anasem yembreki Chiriano. Chief Imam office announced say Chiriano a endi anase ende. Since I was born, but something like this has never happened in Ghana among Muslims. Now, my biggest fear, and with all due respect to the Chief Imam, this man has lived a life, with all due respect, I am not God, you are not God. But even in the eyes of men, we judge men before God. And every single individual watching me tonight knows that the Chief Imam has lived an exemplary life. God, Allah in his own wisdom, can never turn his back at him. What I want to say to Ghana, Muslim brothers and sisters, the religion, put things in order. If the Chief Imam today, and may God forbid, passes out, we are going to have the biggest calamity in this nation. With all due respect, if the Chief Imam passes out today, or passes on, sorry, if the Chief Imam dies, the Chief Imam will in there, you have the biggest destabilization from the Muslim community. And I say this because as we speak, the way we have allowed politics to infiltrate the religion, the way we have allowed this Baumia group near the other to infiltrate the religion, it is dangerous. Breaking fast, it became very political. Now, we all know that the man who was supposed to succeed the Chief Imam, he's the rightful person to succeed Chief Imam, has passed on. Now, because of politics, if today, God forbid, the Chief Imam is no more, you will be finding it difficult to get an individual to be a Chief Imam in Ghana. Since the N.P.P came to office, they have split our Muslim brothers and sisters. They have split the office of the Chief Imam. It is dangerous. We are looking at politics, looking at Ikufuado, the distraction, Baumia, but the damage Baumia is doing to the religion in Ghana. I swear to God. And you people know how I cherish the Muslim religion, how I respect the religion. I respect Christianity, how I respect people who have put themselves on the line to protect what they believe in. But my fear for the religion now is that if Chief Imam is no more, it will be dangerous for the nation. We should not allow these foolish politicians to split up what Allah has built. After the Ramadan is when I noticed that. And it's dangerous. Because if today you call two Muslim clerics and ask them, when there's no more Chief Imam, who is going to succeed, they'll give you conflicting names. It should not be so. It's dangerous. And we might think it's a joke. I say, cut this piece and put down. We need to do something about it now. I respect Chief Imam. There are some people in his office who are dangerous people. They are politicians. And if we don't take care, that will be the beginning of our end. The beginning of the religion in Ghana. The beginning of the end of the religion. We should not allow men to destroy what Allah has built. We should not allow men, politicians, greedy politicians, to destroy what Allah himself has built. I am not that old. But when I see something and I see it's not going well, I can speak about it. All right. Now, let me do one or two and finish this show. Now, we won't call off strike despite meeting MPs unless to see no Mamenfa 5-7 minutes and finish it as our last one way. What is working in Ghana now? Nothing works in Ghana. Oh. You people are in Ghana making stories, talking. Nothing is working in Ghana. Now, these people are not close. Yeah, they're from saying close Sagafo today. They are not working. They are on strike. Oh. Today, I have one of my offers. I offer to be Jimmy Ruff or strategy, but to be ba. I offer a handy and a quahao, and my offers were stiff. Today, I called him. He works in government or a lower side kakra. And I'm so I say, why he text me? Or say, I offer we are on strike. And when I'm end the conversation because we saw by Jimmy. And when I'm yesterday being conversation, they are at home. Now, nothing is happening in Ghana. Nothing. What is moving in Ghana? Government institution, but DNA air cost for Ghana to see about my catch them say there's future. Almost slogans on kind in Jaika. One day, one factory, Ghana beyond aid, Africa beyond aid, 11. Nothing is working. You don't have a country that is moving. There's nothing moving. And these people met parliamentarians and they still could not decide whether to go back to work. Pay the people. The government has no money. Eh? Somebody sent me a message from the Jubilee House. I'm not going to show this message. Actually, no permission. Boga, the government is done. I have 3 sources in the Jubilee House. This source on Shadanya worried say that. Sika credit da hokrebi wo. Do you know that Jubilee House crab budget crampono? The finance ministry hasn't paid. Omo Jubilee House omunim. The accountant general, they have not been able to pay Omo Jubilee House to run Jubilee House. Do you know that? You have no idea. In fact, let me read a little bit of it. Me reading in maybe show message in kakre. Me from back TV so. Me the baswa they will make the person out. I'm coming. Me be read the kakre bi akire mo. Na betuma end show na my 1 or 2 my end show. Let me show. The person said this. Jesus, Ghana mo. I am a senior, Kevin, I am a senior officer at Jubilee House. And I've worked with you for some time now. Let me tell you this. Please tell Ghanaians. I heard Ablakwa saying, claiming the president uses commercial flights this time due to public outcry. I'm texting to say that isn't the case. My source said, I heard Ablakwa, Okujacha Ablakwa, saying and claiming the president uses commercial flight, this time due to public outcry. I'm texting to say this to you, Kevin. That wasn't the case. And I'll say, currently there is no money at the chief of staff or president's accounts to finance the private jet. Currently, there is no money at the chief of staff's accounts or the president's accounts to finance the private jet. As of late last month, our city account was completely empty. And I work with 3 people in the Jubilee House. This source, he or she never talks. It is just document, then he runs. But for this source to just text me, let me finish the text, the comment. I didn't want to read this, but I'll read this. There's someone who the death of the craziness happening. You have no money. He says, chief of staff or president account to finance the private jet. As of last month, our city account was completely empty. We were left with $100,000 in our dollar account. Just $100,000. The Jubilee House account was just $100,000 left in there. The finance minister up to date has not been able to credit our accounts. That is what actually forced the president to use the commercial flight. The finance minister has not been able to credit the Jubilee House account. That is why he's in the private jet, in the commercial flight. He ended by saying, this president now comes to know is not a man who really cares about the public or the country well-being. Believe me, Kevin, the moment the finance minister is able to raise funds, this man will go back to his old days. And I've worked with this person for about 4 years in the Jubilee House. And Intina, now you are seeing all these kind of things happening. Now see. You see? Transport fares up by 20% at some terminals. You to petrol, you to kamu. They cannot take off stranger, I am on air, so I know you can hear I'm on air. I'll call you back. They cannot take off any taxes. They can't. Because there is no money. And then the hardship, if somebody is telling you, say it's going to go, it's a lie. Now, the government of the day is pressurizing state-owned enterprises to increase charges. And you are seeing today, when we say a lot is out, and I'm steady here, that major light out nearby, it was because of diesel. It was because of gas. They didn't have gas. They don't have money to pay the gas. It wasn't any faulty equipment. There was no money to pay for the gas. And that light out nationwide. See, consistently today, so we're analyzing news now. Committee, I don't want to talk about it. Let me show you this. If you have analyzed the news, you see this. The single spine salary structure has failed woefully. Now, they are going to use the TUC to abolish the single spine salary. Mokasa recently Kufuor said they are going to review the single spine salary. They cannot pay public servants. They cannot pay civil servants. They don't know what to do. So what they are going to do now is that single spine now, at least civil servants are going to be paid uniformly and all that to make it look like, say, everybody, they are going to scrap some. So they are going to try and make sure, say, Oma, ebi omoji kesi kakrano, ye be yi omu single spine if you. There is no money. So the government is now using Trade Union Congress, and this man went to make this. He made this statement at Asase FM. And they have started the propaganda from there. Now, from tomorrow, you will hear some economists and some commentators come out to say, single spine cry, it actually worried us than to do as good. Single spine was introduced in 2010 by the NDC government. We all applauded single spine. But today, the TUC boss is saying, single spine is not good. The government of the day is now pressurizing these institutions to increase charges and make sure they're flexible. But they don't want to use their face because though people will not vote, say politics. So you need to understand that single spine, they are going to cancel it. There's no money. And then to say, increase water tariff. We want to be world-class utility company. To see the Ghana water and catch our buying said 148%. We want to be a world-class utility company. So all along you are playing television. So it is not their doing. The Kufuor government is strategically using the state-owned enterprises, state agencies to bring the hardship on us. Where on earth have you seen state-owned agencies telling the government to increase charges so that they'll become world-class? That is their reason. It's not like increase charges to make sure, say, our operations becomes world-class. Or they say, increase it so that we become world-class. We want to buy some equipment. They're lying. They want to increase every single utility. So it is not them. The Kufuor government is now using the state institutes, to take money from you. Now, who are you going to blame? Because this suggestion came from the water company. the TUC suggestion came from the boss of the Trade Union Congress. Did he consult with anybody to make such a serious statement? Did he meet the workers, the Congress, before he came out with such a statement? Because this is a statement that they are going to hold on to, and their commentators and those called Professor J. Munisa criminals. Tomorrow you will see, they'll say an expert in economics thinks that the TUC boss is right because the double spine, the single spine salary, it actually has this negative. They are going to cancel it. They have only $100,000 left in their dollar accounts at the Jubilee House. Now see this. Suddenly, ECG comes out. Electricity tariff. ECG wants a 148 upward adjustment. About 6% yearly. Now, the government is now not able to come out and say pay more taxes because E11 is a bomb. The E11 is not going to get them what they want. The people are not stupid. So the way they targeted the E11. Remember, the E11 was just they just gave me the word projection. The 6 billion projection. When you say you are projecting, it is not total. Say you are going to get a 6 billion. Now, after implementation of the E11, they've realized that they are not even going to get more than 2 billion. Now, how do they make up that? Because the only alternative is to go to the IMF. Now they have sworn heaven and earth. They will never go to IMF because John Mahama went to IMF. So what are they going to do? Now they are going to go through the back door, use the institutions, government institutions, to cut down and then put pressure on you people. Now, how are they doing it? TUC. We don't want a year single spine again. They can't pay salaries. They can't pay government workers. They're going to cut down their salaries. They're going to be selective about it. Now, water company says that, give us more, charge more, so that we become a world-class entity. Now, ECG comes, double this, put more taxes on ECG. So they are indirectly telling you people they cannot come again with their face. Because what is Bawumia going to say? Now use the institutions. That is why you are seeing all these things. Sorry, it was Kufuor who introduced single spine. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the correct connection. So Kufuor introduced it when about to leave power. That's right. And then Atamils them came to implement it. It makes sense. It makes sense. Now, on a serious note, on the issue itself, this is what is happening. Ghana gu. My president no way. Has he even told you where he is? Did he even tell you that he was going to the States? Did he release an official statement how long he's going to stay in the States? Did he tell you where he was going? Do you even know where your president is as I speak to you? Americans can tell you every single step of their president. Joe Biden leave the shores of America, come ready in the chair to be Babeda. I'm asking you, where is your president? Where is Okpo? Do you know where your president is? Where is your president? Did he tell you people where he was going? You saw him on TV in Memphis. Did he give you an official statement when he'll be back? He's in the US. Do you even know whether he's in the US after the event? Do you know where he is? The president's movement. He's not meeting the press. He's not respecting the people. My friends, where we are at a crossroad. We are at a crossroad. Our national anthem is very important. Every single individual should respect the anthem and look at the words carefully. Read between the lines. The military, the police, people we have given power to. This is the time you need to go back to the basics. Pick the national anthem, read all that is in it, and ask yourself, are you doing what this anthem is telling you? Are you patriotic enough? Are you patriotic enough to stand for your nation? Protect the democracy. Make sure the younger generation coming are protected. These group of criminals cannot lead us to where we want to go. It's about time we the people, we the young ones, we the adults who are going to live soon, protect the democracy. This N.P.P government led by Bawumia, Ekufuado, Alan Cash, and these community criminals cannot save this nation. It's about time we put our affiliation tribe party aside and speak to the issues. I'm just a messenger. I've been doing this for years. I know things you don't know. I read things you have no idea about. You have no nation. It hurts me sometimes. It hurts me sometimes. The best I can do is what I'm doing. But it's left with you. We can build this. We can make a change. We can force them to do what we want. My name is Kelvin Taylor. This is With All Respect Celebration. After this short break, I'll pick some few calls.
We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity. With our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
You're still watching With All Due Respect Celebration. My name is Kelvin Taylor. I'm going to pick about 3-4 calls and end today's show. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
That was near Juma Power, Kevin. That was a pie. Since I started to Kevin, what be my dream? I didn't think I messed, man, told of my penny that Mama said, Bonnie beard.